What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy. Hope you all doing well. Today I wanted to chart ChainLink. I'm just sharing where I think the price is gonna go next. So I wanted to start by on the daily time frame. I want to share the that we could see here that we broke an uptrend right here and right here. Okay, I like to use Fibonacci when I'm doing my technical analysis a lot, so kind of like go from here to the top, and I can see a resistance zone right here, and I like to chart down my my support zones and my resistance zones. Okay, so you see that over here, this is one resistance. This is a weekly the main resistance rebound zone, right? So pretty much we need to be up here. We need to close above to be in an uptrend, really, in an uptrend position. All right, I'm gonna put the date for today. So next day or in a couple of hours, I know if this is an old box or a new box. Helps me kind of like keep track of my boxes and my resistance and support zones. Next is I like to check my support zone. So this is the 161 support zone. We touched it. You can see already that we already touched this. Right? It was a good buy zone right here. And the 161. You can kind of see that a resistance line right there. Right? So this is my 161 extension, my 261, my 361, and my 461. Change the light. So the first resistance zone, or the first target, if we break here, the first target is right here, 161. On the daily. 161 is my 261 target. Okay. If we break the resistance right here, you can see that we touched the resistance over here and we failed to break. We failed to break it. Okay. Get rid of this. So so we need to break this rebound zone, resistance zone. I call it rebound zone, in order to go to do higher high. All right, to go to the 161 target. Okay. One thing I'd like to check is that Fibonacci the old the previous swings and to see if it's a 161 coin or a 261 coin. Right here we did higher high all the way to 261. 161. 161. 161. It looks like this is a 161 coin. So I'm saying if we break this line, then we will hit this target, the 161 resistance, pull back, to the retrace zone right here. We call it refill zone. Pull back here. In this specific move, we pulled back to the retrace zone. People refilled, went back to test the trend. The resistance zone failed. Pulled back. Pulled back. Pulled back to the 161. Pulled back to the 161. Spilled to the high time frame 161. Filled in here. And it's gonna go back to test the retrace the resistance zone. But first we need to break out of this trend line right here. So if we break out of this trend line right here, we're gonna test the first resistance line, the first resistance box. Touch the trend line. The move can go to the trend line over here. Let me check for any divergence. You can see there is a bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Right there. Here. There. On the 3-hour right there, there was a bullish divergence here already played, right? From this point to this point, bullish divergence up down already played, and it's prepared for a bearish divergence. Up and down. So I think it's gonna go test the rebound zone and do a retest, pull back, pull back, pull back. Pull. Man. Pull back. We can double check with exponential moving average there. So I see here on the daily, this is my daily 21 EMA right here. First resistance. Right, that's my first resistance. EMA Fibonacci 161. Right there. The yellow line is the 50 EMA. Go boom. 261. My 361. And I have 461 Fibonacci, which is also EMA 200 on the 4-hour time frame. the daily pivot. My daily pivot, which is basically the average of all the previous days EMA. Right here. So we above the daily pivot, that's a good sign. Usually the algorithm, when we above the daily pivot, algorithm is in a it's in a buy order, they buy. When we go below the daily pivot, we short. Or so we above the daily pivot. Is your first resistance right here. Touched it. So if we can break above, if we break above this trend line, then we're gonna go test the rebound zone right here, come back and retest the refill zone or the retrace zone. Is gonna pull back, and then it's gonna go up to test the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. One, two, touched the second EMA. Go back here. Go on the 2 hour. Lower time frame so we can see where, if you want to buy, where it's going to retrace. So I see that it can pull back to here, to this support right here. It's going to pull back to the 161, and then it's going to go back up and test the trend line again over here. So it's going to do something like this. So a good place to buy would be in the 16. In the 16 and in the 16 zone, 16.5 and 16. Aim for the top. Your target can be right here on the trend line. Right on the trend line. So 2.85 risk reward ratio, in which is a good which is a good trade, a good move. If you could buy right here and sell at your first target, that would be a good move. So if you have any requests for more coins, please leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, please feel free to share and like. I've got more charts coming up. Down here, I have a bunch of other coins right here. I like to chart a lot, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.